trip to Mazatlán started early, and we picked up good wind almost immediately, which meant very little motoring. The breeze built to about 19 knots and stayed steady for the next 30 hours. Now on paper that sounds like perfect sailing, but the collision of the Sea Cortez swells with the Pacific waves turned the whole passage into a washing machine. Most of the time it was too much for the autopilot, so we hand steered nearly the entire way. There was no dangerous moments or close calls, just 30 hours of straight seasickness and exhaustion. Angel and I arrived in Mazatlán at night, with the marina security guards guiding us into our slip. Once tied up, we wasted no time heading out for seafood and celebrating the simple joy of not feeling sick anymore. This guy chilling. The next day was full of questionable decisions, shenanigans, and great memories. We started early with a hike up to the lighthouse and then a zip line over the ocean across to another section right there.
California. En 3, 2, 1, fuego!
It began amazingly until Angel picked up a little too much speed and smacked his head on the landing pole. You see, they weighed us in the beginning and wrote our weight down on a wristband. Then the attendant at the beginning of the zip line was supposed to give the appropriate sized car for our weight. They gave Angel the wrong one, so he went way too fast.
I came in too fast. I did smack my head against one side.
The ironic thing is, the attendant that helped us get out of our gear and saw the big scuff mark on his helmet still asked for a tip. Shaken but not stirred, he brushed it off and we kept exploring. We spent the day wandering through old colonial cobblestone streets, admiring beautiful buildings, visiting museums, touring a brewery, and eating some of the best seafood we've ever had. The following day, Angel headed home and Minty came aboard. I'll admit, I was pretty nervous. She already wasn't a fan of the monohull, had never been offshore, never spent the night on the boat on the water, and was about to experience all of this for the first time. Luckily, the marina and Mazatlán were incredibly accommodating. We stayed a few extra days so Minty could acclimate to Mexico and ease into life aboard. Those days were filled with amazing meals, long walks on the beach, and incredible sunsets. Perfect. Now it was time to leave Mazatlán, setting off on Minty's very first overnight passage at sea. Good luck, everybody else.